In this video, we'll be taking a look at two college basketball games happening on March 27, 2022. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released so that you have more time to plan out your bets. As we provide these videos on a daily basis, I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these three college basketball games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 2 betting picks a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Miami, Florida versus Kansas. The number 10 Miami Hurricanes and the number 1 Kansas Jayhawks will face off in the Midwest region's Elite Eight game today. These two teams have not played each other this season. The Miami Hurricanes are coming into this game after taking down the Iowa State Cyclones 70-56. The Hurricanes smothered Iowa State in this game and blew it open in the second half. Their experienced guards and coaching helped them advance to this Elite Eight game. The Kansas Jayhawks avoided an upset after taking down the Providence Friars 66-61 in the Sweet 16. They controlled the tempo in this game and lead for the majority of the second half. The Friars attempted to mount a comeback, but the Jayhawks had other plans. Miami is 4-0 against the spread in their last 4 neutral site games, and 15-5-1 against the spread in their last 21 games. The under is 4-0 in Miami's last 4 NCAA tournament games. Kansas is 5-2 against the spread in their last 7 games, and 1-5 against the spread in their last 6 NCAA tournament games. The over is 7-3-1 in Kansas' last 11 NCAA tournament games. Miami and Kansas meet with a trip to the Final Four on the line. It's not surprising to see number 1 seed Kansas here, but number 10 seed Miami has used their excellent offense to fuel their tournament run. Miami has several strengths on the offensive end, with the first being that they rarely turn the ball over. Per KenPom, Miami ranks 6th nationally in offensive turnover rate. Kansas is lethal in transition, so if Miami can protect the ball well, we shouldn't see many fast breaks off turnovers from the Jayhawks. Speaking of transition, this is another strength of Miami's offense. Per Synergy, Miami leads the country in points per possession and transition offense this season. Kansas isn't a terrible transition defense, but they do only rank in the 66th percentile. Jayhawks games are also conducive to allowing play in transition, as they rank in 63rd in KenPom's adjusted tempo metric. Miami is also an excellent pick-and-roll offense, rated in the 95th percentile by Synergy. Kansas ranks in the 72nd percentile in pick-and-roll defense, so it is hard to say they will struggle mightily in this matchup, but it could force them to play differently than they would like. Despite averaging just 9 points per game for Miami, the key to maximizing their offensive potential is Sam Waardenburg. Waardenburg is 6-10 but has made 42.1% of his threes this season, so opposing defenses need to respect his shot, which in turn opens up the paint for Miami's guards. Kansas's David McCormack will likely struggle to defend Waardenburg on the perimeter, so Bill Self may play more of Mitch Lightfoot. This may be better for their offense, but McCormack is the highest used player for the Jayhawks, so it could be an interesting trade-off that Self needs to make. This game will be a little closer than the line predicts. The Hurricanes are 6-1 against the spread and straight up in their last 7 games. On paper, the Jayhawks are a few points better than the Hurricanes, but this is March and the madness never stops. I get the case to be made for Miami laying points, as the Jayhawks just keep plugging along with an experienced team that continues to find ways to get it done. However, Miami's no slouch and are doing everything well on both ends of the floor right now, so Miami to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. This is going to be a very fun and entertaining game to watch. Both of these offenses can put up points fast, and they have been shooting the ball at very impressive rates throughout this tournament. According to KenPom, the Hurricanes have the 18th most efficient offense in the country and the Jayhawks have the 8th. Both teams can score from anywhere on the floor, and this game will go back and forth until the very end. This will be a game of runs, and both teams will find success on the offensive end. I also love the fact that the Jayhawks have the 63rd highest adjusted tempo rating in the country, while the Hurricanes have the 139th. according to KenPom. Both teams will be pushing the ball up the court and trying to score as quickly as they can. Kansas is excellent in transition, ranking in the 87th percentile according to Synergy. This is where they could get the bulk of their points, as Miami ranks in just the 37th percentile in transition defense. If the Jayhawks don't score in transition, they'll likely be able to grab enough offensive rebounds to keep their point total high. For KenPom, Kansas ranks 35th nationally in offensive rebounding rate. This should be concerning for Miami, as the Hurricanes rank just 271st in defensive rebounding rate. Both teams have been hot on the offensive end, and I see that trend continuing in this game, with both teams having paths to points on offense and a tempo that will be presumably fast. This matchup will have all the makings of a high-scoring game. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. St. Peter's versus North Carolina. Number 15 seed St. Peter's will be trying to extend its miracle run in the NCAA tournament when it faces number 8 seed North Carolina today. The Peacocks have pulled off 3 upsets thus far, including a 67-64 win over Purdue on Friday. North Carolina booked its spot in the Elite Eight with a 73-66 victory over 4th-seeded UCLA. The Peacocks are 9-3 against the spread in their last 12 Sunday games, and 20-5-1 against the spread in their last 26 games overall. The Tar Heels are 4-1 against the spread in their last 5 neutral site games, and 7-1 against the spread in their last 8 games overall. The under is 33-16 in Peacock's last 49 overall. The over is 16-7-1 in Tar Heels' last 24 overall. The North Carolina Tar Heels are going to be favored for obvious reasons. However, at some point we have to stop sleeping on the St. Peter's Peacocks, a club that's beaten 3 excellent teams to get to this point. Kentucky is loaded with NBA talent. Murray State was easily the best mid-major in the field, and Purdue has NBA prospects and one of the best offenses in the country. St. Peter's may not go all the way, but this team is legit and isn't backing down. Also, St. Peter's has been a covering machine all season long, which is the only thing you should care about. St. Peter's has covered the spread in each of the last 5 when playing against a team that has a winning percentage of .600. And the Peacocks have covered the spread in 18 of the last 26 when playing at a neutral site. North Carolina has been carried all season by its offense, and the NCAA tournament is no different as the Tar Heels are scoring an average of 87 points per game in the Big Dance. But the Tar Heels' defense has been its weak link all season, allowing an average of 73 points per game, while opponents are shooting 43.6% overall, which is 200th in the nation. North Carolina has failed to cover the spread in 5 of the last 7 played in the NCAA tournament when tagged as the favorite. St. Peter's continues to be disrespected with their number. They are a team that looks like they deserve to be here, and they play like a true team. Look for a strong defensive game from St. Peter's, and that will be enough for them to keep it close. St. Peter's is the surprise of the NCAA tournament and will give North Carolina a tough test today, so the St. Peter's to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. This is a matchup between 2 top 50 defenses that are playing extremely well as of late. St. Peter's ranks 24th in KenPom's adjusted defensive efficiency and has allowed just 61.8 PPG on 35.7% shooting from the field over its last 5 games. On the other end, North Carolina's defense ranks 42nd in efficiency per KenPom and has allowed just 66 PPG on 38.5% shooting over its last 5 games. While the defensive metrics are impressive, the Tar Heels rank in the top 50 in adjusted tempo and top 100 in average possession length, so they will likely force St. Peter's to play faster than its desired pace. If North Carolina is able to control the pace of this game, the Peacocks might struggle with fouls. While St. Peter's has shown the ability to shut down some of the sport's best offenses in this tournament, the Peacocks put their opponents on the free throw line at the 11th highest rate. North Carolina will likely take advantage of the overly aggressive St. Peter's defense, as the Tar Heels rank 23rd nationally in free throw percentage at 76.9%. With the expectation that North Carolina is able to control the pace and get to the free throw line often, North Carolina will score its share points as the Tar Heels are scoring an average of 87 points per game in the tournament, and the total has finished over in 2 of North Carolina's first 3 NCAA tournament games. The total has also finished over in 2 of St. Peter's 3 NCAA tournament games. The Peacocks have seen the total finish over in 6 of the last 8 games when playing as the underdog. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.